So before we continue, I'd like to show you the first of two segments we produced about stroke victims. One victim who was able to emerge intact, and the other who still struggles to regain what the stroke took away. Dr. Naomi Weinschenker is our correspondent.
I was attending a health seminar sponsored by St. Joseph's.
One of our cardiac rehab nurses noticed that she had dropped her purse and things in front of her, and when she went to pick them up, she was having difficulty with it. And when she was sitting in the chair, she noticed that she had a facial droop.
There was a woman, I was laying on the floor by me, and she's telling me, don't worry, you're going to be okay. And all I could do was shake my head because I couldn't speak.
Not being able to speak is a common symptom for stroke victims.
People can have slurred speech, but sometimes it's like talking a different language.
But Anna's speech wasn't the only thing affected.
Were you aware of any other problems with your body? You said you weren't able to speak. Did you feel weakness?
Just my arm, my right arm. It was hard to move and it was shaking, sort of.
In order to be sure someone has suffered a stroke, a very specific and very quick examination needs to take place. If there's clear evidence of a stroke, a medicine called TPA is given to those who meet certain medical criteria. But the key is time. The quicker the victims are treated, the better off they'll be.
TPA is one of the relatively recent treatments that has a time window where you can actually use it sort of like a clot buster to open up the circulation to that part of the brain. But it is critical that there's a time window within 3 hours that medicine can be given.
After an examination, doctors determined that Anna had suffered a stroke. Fortunately, her attack had happened in a hospital, and she was able to receive TPA well within the 3-hour window. 4 days after Anna's stroke, she was doing great.
How did you feel hearing that?
Wonderful.
So how long were you in the hospital?
I was in it from Saturday to Thursday.
So that's less than a week.
Yeah.
She literally walked out. We offered her a wheelchair, and she said, "No, I would like to walk."
The emergency TPA was a total success.